Welcome everyone. What you need to know right now is today's Timeless Pick a Card. We have 3 options today. I'm going to zoom in so you can have a closer look. Take a deep breath with me if you need to. And exhale. Timestamps are in the description box. If you should need any more time to choose, you can pause the video now. See you at your option. Welcome everyone who chose the seed. This is going to be your reading. This is what you need to know right now. So here we have the number 66, could be significant. The number 12 and the number 3 could be significant. The seed, planting a seed, or a seed that has been planted. The beginning of something, or something's origins. Where did it start? What caused the symptoms? What is at the root? Okay, a lot is coming through already. So this was either a seed that has been planted intentionally or unintentionally. We're going to find out later with the tarot. This could be a story about your origins or some sort of origins about something that has started or will start. An ending that led to a beginning. Fertile soil, regeneration, growth, germination, foundation. Your soul's code. Right now, you are surrounded by powerful generative energy. It's all around you right now. You may be feeling a little bit antsy or impatient. But when the seed shows up, it's telling us something about growth that is to come. So it could be that you're experiencing growing pains, or maybe you did when you were a child. These growing pains could be physical or emotional, spiritual, mental. Now, a pearl. I'm seeing a pearl at the middle there. And you know how a pearl is formed inside a shell? It's formed with grit. It's not something that starts in a way that is necessarily beautiful. Quite the contrary. It is a reaction. And so the message I'm getting here is it's not what happened to you, it's how you react to it or what you decide to do after the fact. Okay. There could be something beginning in your life here, but I want to see more. I'm not getting enough information just yet. So we're going to just place that one there, and we're going to start looking at the tarot. Devil. Ooh. Okay. Don't be scared, okay? This is not to scare anyone. As I told you, I do say many times in my readings, this is not a channel that will look into tragedies or very, very negative stuff, okay? This is just, I would say that the devil has planted a seed in your mind. And this has created a sense of fear and a need to protect yourself. Now, I don't know if this is connected to a past experience that you had, or something that was said to you, or something you learned. Whatever this was, it planted a seed of doubt, of worry, of anxiety, of fear, of shame, of guilt, possibly even regret. One of these One of these nouns, possibly. Capricorn could be significant, the number 15 and the number 6. Ooh, so we have 666. Okay. Maybe that is a number that scares you. It should not. Okay. You're a lot more powerful than that number if it ever scares you. I feel what you need to know right now is that it has no power over you, okay? That's the first thing. If that was ever a seed that was planted in your mind, get rid of it. It's not real, okay? It's just an illusion. Now, whatever seed this was, that was planted with you, it may have led to some toxic thinking or some toxic belief system or toxic relationships. It could have come from a toxic relationship. It could have come from a toxic experience. It could lead you to toxic thoughts, toxic self-concept, toxic thoughts of the future, toxic behaviors even. Okay? Because all the toxicity stems from fear, from that seed. And if that was the devil planting that seed, I would say it started in your mind. So there's a need for you to get rid of this seed and its roots and anything that has germinated from it, okay? Or maybe this is something you will need to do if it's just a seed and it hasn't gained roots yet. Don't let it sit there, okay? It's time to pull out those roots. It's time to pull out the seed. This is not the right seed, okay? All right. You may benefit from watching both my meditation affirmation meditations here on the channel. There's 2 of them already. One is an affirmation meditation to raise your vibration. The other one is a guided meditation to improve your self-concept. They're both on the channel. They're both free. And, you know, whenever we're taking out something that is affecting us this much, it's become probably a habit already. It's become something that is a part of you. But the good news is it takes only 7 weeks to break a habit and 7 weeks to make a better habit to replace it. The good news, even better news, is that you can do both in 7 weeks. Because while you're breaking the habit, you're also making a new habit. How? Just use my affirmation meditations, both of them, okay? Okay. So, let's get more information. 8 of Swords. Yeah, of course. Overthinking. Possibly overthinking has led to allow the seed to take its place or to feel comfortable there. It is probably leading you to obsessive thinking, obsessive worrying, anxiety, that kind of thing. And making you feel stuck. Okay? Stuck in your mind, stuck in a circumstance because of fear. So you feel almost like you feel frozen, metaphorically paralyzed. Okay? The Tower. Ooh, good news. That is about to end. Because, you know, when the seed is based on fear, it's always a faulty foundation. And that is very good news, actually. The number 16 could be relevant. The number 7. This is going to... It's not going to last long because you are on a spiritual path and you're getting yourself out of this. Scorpio energy strongly here, Mars and Uranus. Something sudden and unexpected is going to help you break free from this. Could be this reading, could be something else, could be both. But pretty much divine intervention here. Sorry, I had to interrupt. Started coughing incessantly. It's almost like someone doesn't want me to get this message out. Sorry. Someone's gonna slay that dragon. You're gonna have an awakening, a breakthrough, a shake-up. Okay? There's a faulty foundation that you have in your life that is based on fear, that has been keeping you stuck. You're going to break free. Yes, the truth will set you free. You know what, guys? I was almost going to do a pick a card And the title was "The Truth Will Set You Free." But I guess it was for pile 1. The truth is literally going to set you free from mental slavery, from fear, because fear is the illusion. And the truth is that you have nothing to fear. Page of Pentacles. You could have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo in your chart strongly. You could be quite young. But if you're not quite young, then this means that the truth that you learn is going to set you on a new journey that's going to look nothing like your past journey, that is probably going to take you to a different place, different physical place, okay, to start a new foundation. This is new territory, okay? Because there's been a sense that you've become comfortable with this toxicity. You've become comfortable and you've accepted. But there's going to be something that you're going to see this so clearly, so suddenly, so unexpectedly, so out of the blue, so surprisingly. It's like it's an epiphany. You're going to have an epiphany that's going to set you in a completely new direction. And once you go on that new direction, you're definitely not taking this fear with you. The seed will be destroyed and you're going to plant a new seed. This new seed is based on the truth. The seed that was planted before was based on illusions. Wow. Justice. Yeah, the universe is serving you justice right now. It wasn't fair for you to stay the way you were. And you're going to find peace and balance in your life. The number 11 could be relevant. Libra could be relevant here. But I feel that because you've become comfortable with the dark side, you now know how to fight it off with its own weapons. But now you're carrying a new weapon. And the darkness has nothing against this new weapon. Eight of Pentacles. Moving forward, you're going to move more constructively and less destructively. As you stayed stuck, you found freedom in hard work. And your hard work will pay off. But you're not going to stay stuck anymore. Queen of Pentacles. You're going to have your money, your health, your stability, but you're moving forward with a newfound self-confidence, a new strength. You're upgrading. All that hard work wasn't for nothing, but there's too much of an emphasis on the material world in your past, in your present and recent past. Due to fears. Now we have the King of Cups. Maybe there's someone in your life who holds strong feelings for you, who is a part of how you see this truth. I have 2 dolphins there. That could be significant for someone. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be in someone's chart strongly. And this truth is connected to love. And so it's driving you away from the fear of instability, the over-attachment to the material world. It's love that offers freedom through the truth. The truth that will set you free is very tied to love, because love is the truth. Fear is the lie and love is the truth. Love is going to be offered to you. Real love, true love. And once you see what real love truly is, you're going to see what real love isn't. Very clearly. 5 of Swords. I'm feeling here that you will go back and forth in your mind in mental conflict, even though you move forward. You will move forward slowly and surely, though. The reason why you'll move forward slowly is because I still see a back and forth in your mind of dealing with negative thinking and possibly even negative people now trying to come at you because you're moving away from their frequency. And so as they feel you upgrading, they'll try and keep pushing you down to their frequency. They'll try to manipulate you. They'll try to say things to you to keep you stuck in their dimension, in their frequency, in their toxicity. But you're going to turn your back to this and you're going to keep moving forward. That is what I'm seeing here for you. Because love is the answer, Venus. And now I'll tell you what 6 means. 6 is the number of Venus. Okay? So again, wipe out that memory of that number, if you will. Because where you're going is beautiful, it's balanced, it's romantic, it's harmonious, it's abundant, it's prosperous, it's loving, it's attracting in all the good things in life. And that is the new seed that you're planting. Because Page of Pentacles is all about a new seed, new territory. This time, you're the one setting the intention. You're the one deciding the pace, the direction, because you're done with being swept away by overthinking, worrying, fear-based thinking. You're upgrading. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Wow. So, something about your past and possibly your present speaks of not being authentic in some way. Either because you're wearing a mask that you feel will please or appease people, or because you're playing a role that most people think is the role you should be playing, or maybe the role you perceive other people think you should be playing, or whether you're wearing a mask or playing a role because you are fearful of judgment or punishment or being made fun of. But you know, love is a very, very high vibration, very close to God, such as joy, but an even higher vibration, a higher octave than that, is authenticity. And so when this card came out, I was like, exactly. Show the world the real you. It's time to show the truth. Because that is how you're going to upgrade in all areas of your life, including your money, your health, your stability. And that's when you'll come full circle. Mid-August could be a very significant time for you to close out a cycle here and to start a new one. You have much more to gain by being yourself right now. Scorpio energy could be strongly in your chart. It's time to take a deep dive and connect to your soul and the truth of who you truly are. Jupiter, that's how the universe will be generous with you. Fortune favors the brave. Exactly. 4th house and the number 4 could be relevant. Cancerian energy too, as well as the moon. Shadow work. Maybe this is something you're doing. Maybe this is something you've done. There's something about your childhood who made you believe, or that made you believe that you had to be a certain way. But now is the time where things are changing and you're going to be telling people who you are. You're going to be showing who you are because you're realizing that that's the only way you will achieve true abundance, prosperity, and love. That is the only way you will feel peace and joy, and that is the only way you will find people who are at that level. Because if you are struggling to find people who are truly authentic, it's because there was something about you that was not being authentic. But you're transmuting this energy and you're alchemizing. And so you're stepping into a new reality where the universe starts opening up for you. but you have to be the one stepping through. And there's work to be done in not letting negative thoughts, argumentative people, manipulative people, or people who even threaten you to have any power over your path, because it's your path. Something else I'm seeing here, someone is going to speak the truth to you about their feelings. And if they don't speak their truth, you will feel it. They will show it through actions. Okay? Those of you who aren't married, someone here wants to marry you. Someone here is in love with you because of how stable and healthy you are, because of how beautiful you are, because of how loving you are, and they're completely magnetized toward you and they want to start something new with you. There's an offer of love because two dolphins there, this person sees you as their soulmate, their other half. Jupiter being there, I'm seeing marriage. Scorpio there, I'm seeing deep intimacy, and intimacy is just not having sex. It's emotional, spiritual, mental intimacy, true depth, a truly deeply felt, loving, passionate, expansive, homey, comfortable relationship here. Okay? That's what I'm seeing for you guys. Wow, it was a pleasure to bring you guys this message. It was in fact a very deep one. Let me know how this resonates for you guys in the comment section. And thank you all so much for all your likes, your comments, your shares. Really helps the channel, and us creators really need your help right now so that we know you're out there, you like the work, and you want to see more by giving us a thumbs up, sharing our content, and also click the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Have a beautiful day. See you next time. Bye. Hi everyone. Welcome if you chose Aletheia. This is going to be your reading. Now, I'm going to say wow because I was going to do a pick a card that was called The Truth Will Set You Free. And I may even retitle this video, independent of whatever I said in the beginning, because it's all about what you need to know right now. But again, Aletheia is all about truth, and option 1 also had a strong message about truth. So, you're here to hear the truth. And the first thing I want to say is that your soul already knows the truth, because your soul recognizes the truth. And so when someone speaks the truth, it's like a cool wave of relief that washes over the room, that washes over you. And all the facts and figures in the world may fall by the wayside because it's the truth. Okay? I know this is probably complicated to grasp, but I feel for most of you it's not going to be, because, I mean, you are my subscribers. There's something that has an undeniable resonance with you that goes beyond the rational. So maybe you're someone who tries to rationalize everything, but there's something that feels so true, so undeniable, so resonant, so right. It's almost like reason is making no sense right now. You can't explain this with reason, with facts and figures. You cannot. Because it's the unseen, it's the unknown. It's not something that has been scientifically proven. But it just is, and it exists, and it resonates, and it feels, it just feels true. There's this truth. And when someone speaks that truth, we feel it. And when someone is truthful with us, we want to open up and tell our story. We want to be more authentic and open, because we vibrate and resonate with that energy. I feel there's a message in option 1 for you guys. So there could be someone you open up to and you trust because you feel truth is there, it exists, right? Or maybe this is going to happen for you. And there's something about you seeing the truth about yourself, the truth about a situation. There's something unveiling that has been concealed for you. And it's unveiling slowly but surely. And same as these colors are upside down, you're going to see how you've seen things upside down, inside out. You've been seeing the one side of things and not the other. It's more complicated. It's not just black and white. There's nuances. And there's other perspectives that you haven't explored, other parts of whatever this is that you haven't seen before, but you're starting to, or you will. And in a way, you may have put your own truth aside. You may have played a certain role, worn a certain mask, attached to certain ideals, beliefs, or whatever, but they weren't truly yours because you were trying to align with energy that was not resonating, but you were trying to make it work. You questioned yourself, you questioned your intuition, you questioned your beliefs, your values, your own true soul values. But now, what will be unveiled that has been concealed is going to show you a truth that's going to help you align with your true, genuine, authentic self. And once you reclaim this truth, you're going to gain back, because I'm going to say this, you're going to gain back, you're going to get back your energy, your vitality, your zest for life, your health, and your sense of belonging. Because in some way, you have felt like you don't belong. But when you do reclaim your truth, you're going to know exactly where you belong. Because truth has its own wings and it will set you free. Oh my gosh. I was hearing this morning before I shuffled. What is today's pick a card? The truth shall set you free. You're definitely getting clarity, possibly a revelation, disclosure, whatever this is. You're going to see through the distortions, through the gaslighting, through the excuses, through the manipulation. It is time for the truth. And nothing but the truth. The truth shall prevail. And it will become crystal clear to you. Crystal clear. I am in awe of how, my goodness, how, our psychic gifts open up and we just... Nine of Pentacles, that's freedom. That's feeling self-sufficient, independent of... And it's not just financially, because I do see financial independence coming your way, whatever. You being able to stand on your own 2 feet, you being healthy, you being good on your own, not needing anyone else. But what I see here is that you're going to be set free and independent from other people's opinions, other people's manipulation, other people's way of that they think that you should be doing things. You're freeing yourself from all of that. You're free. No more. No more. You know better. You can trust your intuition. You can trust your wisdom. Because look back. More times than none, how many times have you followed someone else's advice from their perspective, from their point of view, from their own experience. When did you follow the wrong advice? And where did that get you? Really, where did that get you? Five of Pentacles, that's the answer. Losses, lack mindset, fear. Probably affected your finances, your health. Right? Unless this is someone who resonates with you, unless this is someone you trust truly, whom you truly admire, how many times did you follow the advice of people whose lives you didn't really want to have? Or how many times did you follow the advice of someone who was unhealthy, giving you health tips? Or telling you what to do about relationships, whose relationships have failed? How many times have you done that? And where did it get you? Four of Wands. The Empress. Ace of Cups. We're going to see where it got you here in the past, but now there could be a situation here where a twin flame connection is involved, and now we have yin and yang here very strongly. Okay? To me, this is yin and yang. So, let's say you followed someone else's advice, right? And if you're resonating with this message, you know that was bad advice, because now we're going to bookend here, okay? It kept you away from taking a risk in love or having some new emotional beginning where your heart was overflowing toward. It kept you away from that, kept you separate from love. Then it affected your finances very possibly, and it kept you away either from your divine counterpart or from your ability to create abundance, true abundance, wealth, prosperity, love, everything in one. Bliss, stability, a true meeting of the souls. Two people who adore each other, who respect each other, who support each other, and who have true chemistry, true love, a true deep bond where they can share anything. Be open about everything. Now I'm being drawn to this. So this is taking me back to the story of Aurora, who was advised, ill-advised in the story of Sleeping Beauty, to put her finger on the, what do you call it? To poke her finger with the needle on the sewing machine, whatever. She followed that advice, and then she went into a deep sleep, which we can call a coma, right? And then her true love had to wake her up with a kiss. So maybe there's a case here where your true love has awakened you in some way from this deep sleep. It's like you put your soul in a coma, or by following someone's advice, something like this. Libra and Taurus energy coming through strongly. Four of Cups, and you never really realized why something was always missing from your life. You didn't know why, but there was always something missing, something you were longing for, something that was offered to you that you didn't want, an offer that you kept pushing away or because it made you feel bored, discontent, it wasn't enough, it wasn't for you. It's not that it's not enough, it may be enough for other people, but it wasn't resonating with you. It wasn't resonating with your truth. Nine of Swords. And so it affected your ability to make money, to be healthy. It brought you sleepless nights or anxiety, unnecessary reactions to normal day-to-day things, even if when there is no money or something happens that goes wrong that affects your finances, it created more drama than needed instead of solutions. Seven of Cups. There was confusion. A lot of people in your ear. Look at all those people there. Especially if you're someone who has kids. There's the worry about, if I do this, what will other people think because I have kids? Or what will my kids think? Or what will people say? What should I do? Maybe I should listen to 7 people. We're all going to have their own spin on things, who, by the way, don't exactly have the best life, but they still have these very strong opinions on what other people should do. 3 of Swords. And so you betrayed yourself because of third-party interferences. You hurt yourself. You hurt your ability to experience all that life has to offer in terms of support, love, abundance, health. Everything you needed. The Sun. But now, you're going to see things for what they are. You're getting a chance where you're going to be able to move forward as you have a look at the truth and love yourself enough, because Ace of Cups is self-love, to follow your joy, to allow yourself to grow, to allow yourself to be happy, to allow yourself to feel vital, energized, excited about life. See how contrasting these two are? Look at these. Look at these two. Can you see the contrast? One is just there and on the floor like, oh, whatever, these dark colors, whatever, and not to mention the horns, right? And look at that, elevating, ascending, arising, happiness. Look at that face, smiling, with the knowing that one is protected. I'm so glad this is over for you. There's definitely one phase of your life that is over. Twin flames again. And the number 11. Look at those two. Look at those two hugging. Two become one. Literally one. A friendship. A strong friendship. Strong sense of community. Humanity will benefit from this. From the coming together of two souls who are truly meant to be together. That will create hope for others. Hope for the future. You have a long-held dream, long-term goal here in mind, and you're meant to achieve it, but you need to align with your truth. You need to allow yourself to come to the edge, to take that leap of faith, to do something that maybe most people you know haven't done before. There's someone here in your life who is a true life partner because you have common goals, and together you can reach a lot higher. This could start as a friendship first. Look at the bigger picture. Maybe you've been too focused on the details. Maybe you've been tending to a small garden when there's so much more for you. The 11th house is telling me that you have such a big purpose in life. And you weren't seeing this because you were muddled by lower energies. Full moon in Sagittarius. Mid-June could be significant for you, but you're closing a cycle come mid-June. Sagittarius could be significant. Aquarius, Leo, And if I haven't said your sign, if this is resonating with you, it's still your message. Scorpio could be strongly in your chart. That would apply to many people. Uranus. Oh yeah. There's definitely a message in option 1 for you guys. Uranus. Boy, you're about to have a break free that, number 1, is going to lead you into a new life, a new direction altogether. Or maybe you've had this epiphany already. And because it's so true that it touches you so deeply. It resonates so much with your soul that it almost makes you shake and smile and sweat and laugh and cry. Maybe feel things you've never felt before. And you never thought this was possible. This came totally out of left side. You were completely side-blinded to whatever this is. This truth is that it will set you free. It will rearrange your life. It may seem chaotic a little bit, but it's all meant to set you in such a beautiful, loving, happy direction. And successful, by the way. So, that was your reading. It was such a pleasure to read for you guys today. Wow, beautiful message. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Let me know how this resonates for you. If it did not, choose another pile. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. It helps the channel and us creators. We really need your help right now because it's the only way. If you do subscribe, like our videos, give it a thumbs up, yada yada, it does help us because it lets us know that our work is needed. So if you think my work is needed, please show the channel some love. It was a pleasure to read for everyone. Have a beautiful day. See you next time. Bye. Welcome everyone who chose this card, the offering. This is what you need to know. The number 64 could be relevant to you, the number 10 and the number 1. Okay. Ooh, need to drink some water, maybe you do too. Okay, always remember to stay hydrated. I'll explain why. Well, most of you must know why, but maybe a reminder. Maybe some of you need a reminder. Water is like, if you see a mill, right? And there's no water passing through it, it's stagnant, right? Same thing with our body. If you don't put water through it enough times, it's not going to perform its functions optimally. It's not going to take things where they need to go, and it's not going to take things out where they need to go out, okay? A body, have you ever seen a piece of meat drying up? What happens? It starts sticking up together. Then it starts becoming really solid, right? So imagine your body with no water, starting to have your organs all stick together. Your fascia being all crystallized and nothing moving through it, right? Nothing going out, nothing going in. Oh my gosh. Okay, I just saw something else now. Like a place where people need help. I don't know if this resonates with you, but there's nothing going in, nothing coming out. Okay. So this is water with your body, okay? So treat your body well. Give it water. Moving on. There is something coming your way, okay? There is a gift or an offer coming your way. Maybe you've offered something to someone, or you've offered something. And also here, I want to state that there's a need for you to see the gift that is the present moment. Because in this present moment, you create all future realities, okay? So if you want something in the future, it needs to start now. Some of you will receive a donation. Some of you will be volunteering. There's some generosity coming your way. Maybe you have been giving without expectations and that energy is coming back. I feel there's a call to action here for you. You're being called to take some sort of action in the present moment. Maybe you need to give something up to the universe, like surrender something if you've been holding on to it too tightly or worrying about something. If you find yourself worrying too much, trying to control something too much, it means that you're operating from a place of fear. And if you're operating from a place of fear, it's working against your manifestation of what it is that you want. It's creating resistance, okay? The more you control, the more you create resistance. That's all I'm going to say about that right now. Ace of Wands. There's a new journey, a new passionate beginning you're being called to embark on. There's a new passionate beginning for you here. You're having some sort of feeling inspired moment. And it's setting you on a new path, new journey, new something. Three of Cups. Something to do with collaborations, possibly celebrations, possibly events, friendships maybe. Possibly something to do with food. Five of Wands. Are you feeling there's a lot of competition for this? Or jealous people, challenges, obstacles? Are you afraid that you will be punished for following your passion, for celebrating life? Are you someone who has a hard time having fun and enjoying life because then you think someone will punish you or the competition may get ahead of you? What is going on here? I need more. The Hermit. Okay, Virgo energy. And 10 of Wands. Okay. It's like, okay, here's the thing. You want to go in a certain direction where you feel inspired to go. But it's like you're seeing too much trouble ahead for this, too many obstacles, too much competition possibly jealousy, challenges that overwhelm you. And maybe you already have a lot going on, a lot on your plate. There's a lot going on in your life already. And so you stop yourself from this. Also possibly due to the fact that other people may interfere, may be jealous even. And you know, sometimes community likes to keep people just the way they are. And you know that on some deep level. But this also burdens you. At the same time, you feel you've done enough for your community. Knight of Cups. You have some sort of wish fulfillment to follow a new path. But you're wondering, is this selfish? King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe you are responsible for a group of people. And honor is something that's very important to you. The Lovers, but you're being faced with a predicament, a choice, a very, very big choice in your life. Maybe one of the biggest choices you've ever made in your life. Gemini energy. Maybe something to do with love. The number 6 could be relevant. But you're wondering, would someone be jealous? Would someone create an obstacle? would too many people be against this? Would people burn me on the what do you call it, the stake for it? What do I do? Which way do I go? What do I choose? Okay. Six of Swords. The answer is choose. There is no answer yet. But there is a need to work on your mental health, because the reason why you don't know what to do is because you're allowing your mind, other people to define your life. And that's just because there's something within you that is not feeling strong enough, stable enough, healthy enough. And it has something to do with your mind. If you're allowing other people to weigh in this decision too much, it's like you want to move away from something here. Your higher self is asking you to go on a journey and heal your mind. Nine of Wands. There's been something that you've been doing way too much, battle after battle, not giving up, that has been keeping you in a loop, in a cycle, in burdens, responsibilities, and not much pleasure or fulfillment. But you keep insisting on it and fighting. And you know, the Nine of Wands in the traditional tarot is normally represented by a man with a bandana covering a wound in his head. So there was something that has somewhat affected you on a mental level that is playing out in your reality. It's almost like you see all these people celebrating around you, but you're the only one who's not celebrating because you're having to hold it all together. And in truth, what's happening is that you're enabling people to not grow. And so they keep showing up in the same challenging, defensive, competitive, dramatic, jealous ways that they have. You keep allowing them to stay stunted in their growth. They don't grow up. Their mental age, even depending, no matter what age they are, their mental age has stayed at a teenage childhood level because you've enabled that in some way. And you take all the burdens onto yourself, but what you don't see that you're truly doing is that you're taking away the opportunity for all these people to grow. You're doing way too much. You're not delegating enough. Because for whatever crazy reason, and it's not that crazy, I understand, you've taken it upon yourself. Because something hurt you to the point where your mind got programmed in the way that you believe that you have to take this all upon yourself. But you're not really doing people a favor. You're stunting their own growth. And then when they have to really go through something, they will not know how to deal with it. Especially if you're not around for whatever reason. 10th house, reputation. Maybe your reputation is something you put above everything else. Maybe you are dealing with a lot of responsibilities. Now, on a more lighter, octave, there is an opportunity that is going to be offered to you, either to make more money or to move up the ladder of success. Okay? But there's also going to be more responsibilities. Okay? Now, what you need to think about is it going to be worth it in the long run? Is it going to be healthy for you? is all that extra money you're going to make. Now, I don't know what each one of yours situation is, but you really need to consider this. Is all that money that you're going to make not going to be later spent on healthcare due to possible damages to your health? So you have to weigh all of this in to not keep yourself in a burdensome cycle. There's a choice here, a very important choice. Don't let pride get in your way. Absolutely. Because when you do, pride is connected to ego, is connected to fear. It's because you're fearful of something. So don't make choices out of fear or pride, because then what will happen is you may regret it down the line because it affects your health, because it affects your mental health or your physical health or your emotional health or your spiritual health. And in the end, you look back and you think, why did I do all of this for? Who did I do it for? Was it for me? Was it to impress people? What was it for? So someone needs to hear this message. I don't know who. This seems to be the most complicated message out of all the three. And if you don't feel this is your reading, go ahead and choose another pile. Full Moon in Leo. So mid-February could be significant for you. Leo energy could be significant. Capricorn too. Someone here was born on a Saturday. Someone was born on a Sunday. Okay, Neptune. What do you need to surrender? What do you need to let go of? Oh, I see what this is. You don't trust that if you don't accept a certain offer, you don't trust that the universe has something better for you. So let me just tell you this. There could be a message in pile 1 or 2 for you guys, but let me just tell you this. If you feel deep inside that this is not the offer for you, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. If you feel deep inside that something better could be shaping up for you, trust your intuition. That's all I'm going to say. Because Sagittarius could be somewhere in your chart, or Pisces, doesn't matter. There is something better for you. The universe is wanting to be very generous with you. And for some reason I was reading Neptune here. But it's Pluto, Scorpio energy. You know, your intuition is telling you. You're powerful that way. Trust your intuition and where it guides you. Don't be fooled. The number 2 could be relevant. The universe is about to be very, very generous with you, bringing in a lot of money and empowering you. Possibility to travel long distance, possibly something to do maybe with the travel industry, the internet, other cultures, universities, something like that. This will empower you. And you're going to know the difference between that and something that disempowers you. So be very wise in making this choice and trust your intuition. If it feels like it's going to burden you more than it's going to benefit you, it's a no. But if you feel deep inside of you, where possibly even against all facts and figures, against all logic, you feel it in your core that this will empower you, that you will grow exponentially more than you have so far. Especially if this has something to do with a different culture or something long distance or something online, then be sure that this will empower you. I'm seeing power couple dynamic for some of you. I'm seeing power in expanding your worldview, power in exploring options like you haven't before, because you will benefit from this financially. You will benefit from this health-wise as well. But there's going to be an offer that is not good for you. And please don't fear the competition. There's always competition, but that doesn't mean that you can't make it. There's something about you, and you know it. So please don't deny your intuition. Please trust yourself. Okay? Whew, that was your reading. Option 3. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It always helps the channel. And us creators, we need your help right now to let us know that you truly enjoy our work so we can keep going. We literally need that right now. And if this resonated with you, please comment. If it did not, go ahead and choose another pile. It was such a pleasure to read for everyone today. Have a beautiful day. See you next time. Bye.